All right, Bannock County Commissioners are now in session, and indigent is
Yes.
our first order of business.
So the only item of business for indigent are the liens, the release of liens that I have before you for cases that have been paid off in full. There are 2 of them.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I would move that we approve the release of liens as presented and authorize chairman's signature.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Do you want to do your other piece while you're there?
That'd be great.
So Chantel Laulu with indigent. So what we have before you are 2 contracts. The first one was with the state of Idaho in regards to the crisis center. The original amendment was to go until 4/30 of 2024. However, they have requested that we extend that amendment until 4/30 of 2025. The new contract is supposed to take over with the new MCO effective July 1st of 2024. However, they want us to extend our contract until 4/30 of 2025, just in case that does not.
Well, this is like the 3rd addendum in 3 months, or what, you know, we just keep, the state isn't moving forward, so it's easy to put it out there till 25 or 25 instead of doing it constantly.
Yeah.
Questions?
This doesn't cause us any heartburn financially or anything like that. Makes no
No.
difference with anything.
This is just the money that comes in to keep the crisis center. So,
Yeah.
and we'll only pay them as long as these funds go.
Yeah, I didn't think we had any issues, just want to double check. Mr. Chair, I'd move that we sign the addendum as requested.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
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 In connection with the contract with the state, we also have to extend our contract with RHS in order to continue to provide those services. So there is also an addendum to that contract in order to continue to provide those services, and that contract does extend until April 30th, 2025. It has been reviewed by legal as well.
And it's under the same conditions.
Yes.
This is the one that DeBeer came in and presented, and you put it off until we have the state funding.
And that is in the packet as well. So there should be 2 items for signature.
There was.
Okay, perfect.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve the contract extension with RHS as well.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The other, just my signature, I
Yeah.
think. And then Chantel would like them.
We'll get those sent today. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Wes,
Good morning.
good to see ya.
Good chilly morning.
Boy, it was windy.
It is. Wes Jones, Office of Emergency Management. I'm before you to request approval to apply for the 2024 Bureau of Land Management Good Neighbor Grant. And what this is, it's a fuel reduction project, very similar to what the Idaho Department of Lands fuel reduction projects. The differences on this one is there's no match required, none whatsoever. And in 2023, we applied for this grant, and we were supposed to be notified last September of acceptance or denial. And BLM's been having some problems with resources and getting the grants out and everything else, so they recommended that we reapply for the 2024 grant. The beautiful thing about this is where there's no match required, we can also ask for more funds. So last year we requested $250K, this year we're going to request $400K. And working with the Bureau of Land Management and their fuel specialists, we've got an increase, so we'll be looking at 100 acres in the Lava Ranch area, an additional 100 acres near Crystal Springs, near McCammon, and that'll help their watershed in that immediate area, so that's a big benefit. And then 350 acres near the landfill, I think up towards Mink Creek.
The only question I had is the box here is reimbursement. So we pay out of pocket first and then get reimbursed.
Most of our grants are reimbursement.
Okay. Just,
Wes, could you talk to the Good Neighbor Authority, what that really means to us as a whole? Because every time I go back to Washington, I hear about the importance of having those Good Neighbor Authority agreements like this in place. What does that allow us to do?
Well, it actually works for us in our benefit because working with the Bureau of Land Management and our other federal partners, the Forest Service, and working through the county wildfire protection plan, what we're doing is creating that invisible fence of those mitigation projects to ensure that we have the protection, not only for the community, but it builds up the ecosystem and what we do for the environment as a whole. So that's the benefit. The other thing from this is where there's no match required, it also allows us to go in and work on the federal lands as well. So what it really does is it builds up that integration and that teamwork concept for the betterment of the entire community across the board.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing, is it gives us that authority to go work on their land, manage the forest in our area, that without it, we wouldn't be able to do. So that is,
Yep.
that is a very good thing for us to have. So,
Absolutely. The other thing on these is you're going to start seeing a lot more issues with resources and personnel, because our ability to put people in positions to do the work and the hiring issues that we have nationwide are starting to come back to, and it's starting to become very obvious.
yeah, that was heard loud and clear in my last trip to DC and talking about these things, so it's good. Mr. Chair, I would move that we approve the grant submission request for the BLM Good Neighbor Authority grant as requested.
have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Looks like next we have resolutions. Resolution 2024-15, approving tax cancellation request, and Resolution 2024-16, authorization and order to reallocate funds. Questions?
Nope, pretty straightforward. Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve Resolution 2024-15 and 2024-16 as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Item assessor.
So I'm Anita Hymas, Bannock County Assessor, coming before you just to kind of let you know our letter of cancellation that we were requesting. We failed to make when BOE came for occupancies, we failed to make an adjustment. And so that's one of the things we're doing on that, is for the occupancy roll. And the other one, we had a mobile home that moved illegally, and we don't know where it went. So that is what it is.
That's a pretty good one. A mobile home left, and we don't know where it went to.
Yeah, unfortunately, that happens more than we like it to, but.
Any questions, comments?
No, Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve the tax cancellation request as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you. So next we have Sheriff's Office will have Western Records dispose of records. Questions?
Nope. Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve the sheriff's request to destroy records.
A motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Then we have an addendum to inmate health services agreement. Questions on it?
Did I miss that?
Thank you.
Okay. What is that about then?
So this is inmate health services agreement effective February 6, 2024. This one that county contract entered.
Is that for the opioid?
Is it opioid?
I didn't, thought it was just the treatment judgment. Compensation for MOUD treatment program. Shall pay. This is the 5,000 a month.
For the opioid.
Okay.
Okay?
I don't have any issues signing that, but I don't, oh, okay, it is on the agenda, so, all right. Ms. Chad, move that we sign the MOUD agreement as discussed.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And then we have surplus property invoice. This is a tractor that they went over and got.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve the surplus tractor invoice as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next, we have internship approval. Bannock County Juvenile Justice, the village. This is the one that we signed the agreement last week, and now this is the individual that they wanted to have come.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we approve the intern agreement as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And last but not least, we have February 15th, 20th, and 22nd minutes.
Mr. Chair, I would move that we approve the minutes as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.